What's up, everybody? It's your man JFilt from howtomakeverysickbeats.com. In this video, we're going to show you how to make a lo-fi beat just using stock plugins and maybe a few free ones. So let's get into it. Before we get into the video, if this is your first time watching any of my videos, I want to say welcome. And if you like videos talking about beat making and thinking outside the box, that kind of thing, please consider subscribing. I'm posting videos every week, and hit that notify bell so you don't miss anything. Back to the video. Okay, a lot of times we feel like we have to use plugins and buy things, and I'm guilty myself, but in this video I want to prove to you that you can do stuff with just stock plugins. So let me start with these drums. These drums, and I'm in Logic Pro, and this really, I guess you can say it depends on what you're using, but for the most part you can use your stock plugins. So let's start with the drums. I just use a simple boom bap kit, and this is the rhythm, a really super easy rhythm, man, you know. And then I went ahead and added this sound, which is a hi-hat, right? But listen to the effect that's on it. It's like a delay, and this is from Alchemy, which comes with Logic. So notice how I have hard delay. And that just makes it move a little more. I thought that was dope. I was like, yeah, let's do that. And then I added a clap, and I used the live feel because it sounded more authentic to me. So that sounds like this with the clap. And then added some hi-hats. Let's see what these hi-hats sound like. So I did like a little swingy type of rhythm. I just played it in, and this is a rhythm that I did. And I made it sound like that on purpose because I want it to be kind of wonky and swingy. So sometimes you don't want to just play a constant hi-hat quarter notes, you know. Just do something a little wonky sometimes, you know, just try it out. Okay, and then moving on, I had to add some tambourines because this really made it swing. Check this out. And notice I have this keyboard so you can see exactly the notes that's being played. And I'm gonna show you how to do this. Basically have 3 hits, hard, medium, soft, and I'm hitting the loudest one first, and then the softer one. And I'm going like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. Like that. Actually, these are the notes I use. And that's how you get a nice swingy sound. So let's add that with the rest of the drums. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Grooving. Alright, so now I went ahead and added a piano sound from Labs, which is free. And I've talked about Labs on another video. I'll link that below if you're interested, or somewhere in a card or something like that. And I just added some simple chords. I love how warm this piano sounds. So it's like very lo-fi sounding to me. So I just added that in. Followed that by a bass. Now this bass, again, I'm going back to stock sounds. This is a muted bass. Nothing special, but you know, I like how it sounds along with everything else. Right? So y'all know me by now. If you don't, I love bass lines. Let's go back to Labs. I used another sound from Labs, which is the horns. It's a trumpet sound, actually. What I love about this sound is it has like the little pitch in there. You can hear it real, you know, it's real subtle, but listen to it. You hear that little dip in there? That's fire, man. So I just did a little simple melody. Got the nice reverb in there. And then I went ahead and added a synth. This is another stock sound right here. Just pulled up the ES2. That sounds like this. I wanted some type of airy sound, so I thought this was perfect. So I use that kind of as a counter melody to the horn. Going back to lab, so you can see a pattern. I'm going stock plugins and then a free plugin. So lab, I use lab a lot in this. That's basically like the only plugin I use. Everything else was stock stuff. And labs, again, it's free. I wanted some like atmosphere. So I use labs again to get like this talking. And it's called London Atmosphere. This is what it sounds like. So this is crazy because if you just want some type of ambiance in the background of your beats, this is perfect for that. You know, talking, just everyday life. So I got that running in the background. One more sound. That sounds like this. And this actually is another free plugin from BBC Symphony. Spitfire Audio, which also makes labs. Almost sounds Asian, right? I just thought that was really dope. Notice everything that I'm playing is very simple melodies, nothing complicated. And I believe like when you have a bunch of elements layered together, even though they're simple melodies, when they come together, it just sounds beautiful. I can't think of no other way to say it. So, and just vibey. It's just real vibey. All right, let me go back to the hi-hats. Okay, so I lied. I said I just use a couple of plugins, labs, and stock. But that's not true. I also use vinyl. But guess what? Vinyl is free. This is free. I talked about this in a previous video, actually. I use that on the hi-hats because I just wanted to dirty up those hi-hats. And vinyl is pretty dope. So listen to what that sounds like. Notice the noise, the mechanical noise. Right? And you could play with these different settings if you wanted to. This is really not a tutorial on vinyl, but I just wanted to share that with you guys. All right, so last thing I did was add remix effects, which I also did a video on, and that was used so I can animate things on the fly. So as the beat is going, I'm just doing different effects. For example, you know, stuff like that. So I just put that on the master track so I could control everything. Okay, so now from the top, let's hear everything. And by the way, this music that you're about to hear, this beat is going to be released this coming Friday at the time of this YouTube video. So go ahead and pre-save it if you're interested, or pre-order it. I'll have the link below. It's going to be streaming everywhere. I appreciate everybody taking the time to listen to any of my beats. I really appreciate that. I don't take that lightly. So from the top, let's go. like this video, hit that thumbs up button. More videos on the way. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Check out all the links down below, and I will see you guys on the next one. I'm sending peace and positive energy.